Previously.
It's actually thinking about the baby. I'm a little bit more invested than I thought.
These ideas are just stepping stones to you becoming a full-time dad. You just can't admit it.
Why are you so funny about maternity today?
You have to promise not to breathe a word of this to Lauren.
How are you holding up?
Now that there are no more secrets between us, we're both doing what we can to move forward.
Run!
Take care of Lauren.
I know something about the hit and run. I know who was driving.
Who?
It was me.
What's happening?
He lost too much blood. I'm so. No.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Any news?
That was Lou. Matt, he didn't make it.
What?
He got through the surgery, but afterwards there was some sort of complication, some bleeding.
That's impossible.
I'm so sorry.
No, I was there. He spoke to me. He can't be dead.
It's hard to believe, I know.
We should go over there.
Well, they might want some space.
I can't believe he's gone.
Some of your lights are drifting, some of your lights are low. Now I'm reading signals, could be time to go. Some of the lights they flicker, some of them fade away. I can't tell just where it is, if I'm in the way.
How could Danny do this? How could she be so stupid?
I don't know.
And then to drive off just to leave him there lying in the middle of the road?
Babe, I guess she was in shock.
He was a good man. He was such a good dad.
He was.
And she killed him.
Hey, why don't we go inside and join
No, I don't want to go inside. I just want my dad back.
Oh, Lauren, hi, it's Susan. I just wanted to ring and say how very sorry I am, and if there's anything at all I can do, please call me. Talk soon. Okay, bye. Thanks, Mike. Hey, how are you holding up?
Yeah, I'm all right. Might need to book a counselling session, though.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
There's a lot to talk about, that's for sure.
To do with Chris?
Yeah. Anyway, feels a bit self-indulgent to talk about that right now.
No, it's not. I'm happy to listen. You look like you need to talk.
Well, Chris has decided he wants to spend more time with the baby.
And that was never part of the plan?
No.
Well, you know, things change, especially when there's a baby involved.
Yeah, and I just can't go along with it just to make him happy. The resentment would drive us apart, and it's already driving us apart. First, I'm his boyfriend, then a co-parent, then I'm this person who's happy to take a back seat while he makes all the important life decisions.
You know, it sounds like every time this issue comes up, Chris wants just that little bit more from you.
Yeah, and I've been happy to compromise, but I think I've just about reached my limit.
I called Amber and left a message. Suppose she won't be in any state to call me back.
But it's good that she knows that her friends are here for her.
I don't know what I'd do if I lost one of my parents. I mean, sure, Dad and I fight all the time, but if I actually lost him... I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
It's okay. I barely remember my mum, and I lost my dad a long time ago. Oh, but it's just impossible to be too sad with this little fellow around.
Yeah, nothing like a bit of pet therapy.
Hey, has the council been able to find the owner yet?
Apparently she was owned by an old lady in Eden Hills, but she died recently.
Oh, that's too sad.
Yeah, they're trying to track down some relatives who might want to take her in.
Oh, how could they not? I mean, look at her, she's so divine.
Yeah, she's definitely got your number.
Yeah, I am a total sucker when it comes to Labradors. I used to have one as a kid. Hey, if you're not up to coming to the ultrasound...
Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, I was hoping that you'd say that. I mean, it's the first one. I could have done it in New York, but I just want someone to share the experience with. Plus, I'm just a little bit nervous.
I will be right there holding your hand.
Yep, unless you're on dog watch.
No, you don't. You may be insanely cute, but not cute enough that Sheila would let you get away with that. Nah, it'll be fine. Carl should be back soon.
So will Nate come along as well?
Probably not, no.
Is everything okay?
I just don't think it's his thing, that's all.
Guess it's just you and I then.
Thanks, mate. Danny's bail has been processed and she's been released into the care of her mother.
How on earth did she get bail? She left the scene of an accident, for goodness sake.
It's okay. I'll go.
What else did Brennan say?
Just that Danny's fully cooperating with the police and she's very remorseful.
Remorseful. Well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know she was in shock, but she must have seen Matt lying on the road.
Mate, I hear where you're coming from, but we should be very grateful for the fact she's come forward in the end.
And that's supposed to make us feel better.
Brad.
No, this is wrong. This is all wrong. Brad, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not, because it should have been me.
Please, please don't talk that way.
No, I was on the road. Matt pushed me out of the way. It should have been me.
There we go. Careful, it's hot.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, a lot more than cups of soup, I'd say.
Look, would you like me to try and keep things a bit quieter for a while?
Oh, you mean Brad and Therese? No, they're fine.
What Brad said, it didn't upset you?
I don't blame Brad, Dad. How can I? Matt was just doing what he's always done, looking out for other people. Even when he wasn't working, he was still playing the hero.
I think Brad's feeling a bit guilty over it.
Just can't think about that at the minute. Do you know, every night he'd come through that door and he'd put his keys and his wallet on the bench. He'd just throw his old jumper on the couch. And I'd say, just put it away. And when I think about how much time I've spent being angry with him...
Yeah, you always came good, both of you. You always did.
We were gonna We were going to go for a bike ride after dinner. We were going to order pizza.
Lauren, please don't do this.
I can't even remember if I said goodbye to him before I kissed him. Dad, I can't remember. He's gone, isn't he? He's gone.
Can I get you anything?
No, thanks.
Are you okay?
Not really. I imagine it's nothing compared to what Lauren's going through.
Yeah, I guess so.
The argument we had before he got hit, it was about him and Sharon.
At the hospital, you said...
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell her. Should I tell her?
Sweetheart, listen to me. You can't tell Lauren about Sharon and Matt. Her heart's broken enough as it is.
So what do I do?
Tell her something else. Something that he might have said.
It all happened so quickly. If I just stood up on the curb, if I didn't go after him in the first place.
You can't blame yourself.
Why not? You told me to stay out of it, and I still went and confronted him anyway. So I should accept some of the responsibility, shouldn't I?
No. Danny was the one that was driving it.
Yeah, and I was standing on the road arguing with him.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going for a walk.
Well, do you want me to come?
Okay, so you're 10 weeks along?
Yes.
And how's it been going so far? Have you had any spotting or cramping?
No, not at all.
What about morning sickness?
Yeah, I've had a few bouts of nausea and I've been plagued by a constant burning desire for salt and vinegar chips. That's about it.
Okay, well, as long as you haven't been eating soap.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we have. Yeah. Just get you to lift that for me. All right.
Is that the baby?
Yep.
Sorry, what am I looking at exactly?
Well, that there is his little nose, and then if we go here, that is a strong, healthy heartbeat. It's your baby.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
It's like a tiny little bean.
It's our little bean.
Wow. This is really happening, isn't it? I'm actually going to be a dad.
Yes, you actually are.
Well, congratulations, guys. Everything is looking perfectly on track so far.
Lauren's having a lie down. Are you okay?
Yeah. You don't need to keep checking up on me.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at the options for Dad's funeral.
Bailey, you don't have to do that now.
I want to.
Maybe we could just veg out in front of the TV or go for a walk. Or whatever you want to do.
Dude, you know Mum's not in any state to even think about this stuff. Okay, and after all the things I put Dad through, this is the least I could do.
No, don't be so hard on yourself. Please, just put it aside and I can start organising this later.
Because you have all the family contacts, right?
Oh, no.
As you know what kind of service Dad would have liked? Kind of flowers, whether he wanted to be buried or cremated, you...
No.
No. Because he wasn't your dad.
Fair enough. But I prefer to help.
Thanks for letting me know. Cheers. That is so weird.
What is?
Okay, so apparently the vet has records of this little guy's breeder and, well, to cut it long story short, she is a direct descendant from a Labrador that used to live at number 26 Ramsay Street.
Bouncer? My bouncer?
Yeah, well, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, no wonder I love this guy so much.
This is turning out to be the strangest day ever.
Yeah. Hey, once Nate sees the ultrasound photo, he might be more on board.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's going to happen to this little guy?
Well, seeing as I couldn't track down the relatives of the owner, she'll have to go to an animal shelter till someone takes her in.
No way I'm going to let that happen.
Sorry?
Bouncer 2 here does not belong in an animal shelter. She's got Robinson blood in her.
Oh, so you're going to take her back to New York with you, are you?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't think you've got enough going on?
Fine. Well, let's at least just find her a good home. Everyone deserves a home with a loving family, don't they, Bouncer the second? Oh, come on.
Sun slips slowly out of sight. Kiss the ledge of lane. Darkness overpowered light. It had the upper hand. Light clung to the rising moon, and the sun will rise again, he said. I hope you understand.
Whoa, look at all of this. Daniel practically cleaned out the place.
Yeah, I told him we probably wouldn't be that hungry.
Well, it's his way of feeling useful, I'm sure. Okay, so we have lasagna, a Thai beefy thing, pesto gnocchi, and a lentil slice. Daniel's favourite, no doubt.
Each to his own. I'll take the lasagna, thanks.
Ah, old school. That doesn't surprise me. Lauren, what would you like?
Lauren?
Oh, whatever's going.
Thanks, love.
So I was thinking that maybe after dinner we could all go for a walk. How about you, Bales? Are you up for it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if Mum is.
Mum, you want to come with us? I don't know where that came from. I'm really sorry.
Mum, sounds perfect to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Same.
Wait, so you've already had the ultrasound?
I mean, you know, sure, it looks at this stage more like a tiny bean, but, you know, when you see it on the screen and you hear that heartbeat, it's like, and that's when it suddenly becomes real.
Just thought you might have wanted me there.
I didn't think you'd be interested.
Still could have asked.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I could have. Hey, check it out. Baby's first photo.
Cool.
And Lucy's doing well, and she's going fine health-wise, so that's great.
Great.
Doesn't sound too convincing.
I'm genuinely happy that the baby's doing well.
But us, not so much, am I right?
No?
Okay, why don't we have an honest conversation here? Let's lay the cards out on the table.
You really want to do this now?
Well, haven't we been reminded today that life's too short?
I guess.
So you're angry at me because you think I'm railroading you into moving to the US?
I'm angry because you seem to be making all the decisions without consulting me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, and it feels like whatever I want doesn't count.
But maybe being close to the baby will actually bring us closer
Being
together.
close to your baby, you mean?
Our baby. If you'd have been there today and heard that heartbeat, I reckon you'd be just as excited as I am.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because you've always wanted kids, and I haven't. And maybe it's just taken me until now to realise that I can't just stand on the sidelines and be your supporter.
Once the baby's born, you'll see this differently.
You can't rely on that.
So what are you saying? What is it that you want?
I know what I don't want. I don't want to move to New York.
I'm not saying we should move to New York. I'm just suggesting that we do 3 months here and 3 months there.
Yeah, to begin with.
Well, when two people love each other, you make compromise, right?
I love you, but that's a compromise that I'm just not willing to make.
So where does this leave us?
Unmissable drama.
Guess who? Bailey, what's wrong?
So I've been thinking about the research centre. Perhaps we could find you another site.
Is what you're using it for even above board?
There are things that happen in this hospital that are way above your pay grade.
What's right for me is that I have them both in my life, my child and my boyfriend.
What we want is way too different.
Should be there for one another. That's when